Hey guys, it's just gone 9, Wednesday, 26th of February, and we're back with another episode of the Weekly Rez. Let's jam! Sorry, obligatory cowboy bebop reference. Oh, so I got a massive mug of tea because I'm staying awake now. I've had a long day, and the gym didn't make it any easier. So, how are you, lovely people? Lovely. I'm going to shrink this because it's distracting me. Go away, thing. Okay. Actually, I need that up. Oh, I'm doing. I'll tell you what, guys. It's already off to an amazing start. Okay, fine. So let's touch on some Netrunner news. There isn't really any. At least there's no official news per se. Fear and Loathing is coming out in. Soon. I believe it should be. I've seen people with it in hand already, so I think it's just slowly starting to come out and make the rounds. I've got a subscription thing, so I'm waiting on mine to be shipped currently. In terms of other news, there are two articles that have come out quite recently that I would recommend checking out. The first is on satellite uplink. If you type in satellite uplink into Google, it will bring you to the blog, the Netrunner blog. And the guy there, although we have a difference of opinion on Jinteki, has written a really interesting article about ice and how you can evaluate their costs and the different types of ice. So ice that taxes the runner, ice that taxes you, end of run ice. It's a really, really interesting read. The second one that I'd point you towards is on the website shutupandsitdown.com. One of the girlfriend of one of the people who runs the website, Quinn's, his girlfriend, oh my god, I've forgotten her name. That's really embarrassing. I knew it literally a minute ago as I was thinking this up. She who deserves to be named right now. They've collaboratively written up an experience of her getting into Netrunner and how she found it and the various challenges and things that were overcome during that. It's a really interesting read. I'd give it a look if I were you. They're both quite lengthy, so you sit down for 10 minutes with a biscuit if you're planning to get through them. But very, very good reads. Other than that, there's not much else to report. There's been a lot of activity on the Board Game Geek and Reddit forums, which respectively, the Reddit one is reddit.com/r/Netrunner. The Board Game Geek one you can kind of just find by typing in Netrunner Board Game Geek forum in Google. That's my kind of advice because I don't have it to hand right now. So, I didn't name this episode. Crap. That's really clever of me. Oh no. I can't believe that. Rookie. Okay. Because it's not episode 2.5 random, it's episode 03. Raina and Wayland! With a little exclamation mark at the end. Oops, sorry. I need to make sure that's gone through. Okay, so yes, we're going to be playing as Raina and Wayland. So I realised we had a kind of on the spur of the moment episode on last Friday evening. Oh, come on, update. Done. There we go. Hopefully that's gone through. If it hasn't, I'm going to be annoyed. I'm still saying random. How infuriating. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut episode briefly and... Oh no, that sounds lame. Why won't you just change, you son of a bee? It's just stupidly annoying. Come on. Right. You'd think I'd know where to go in order to find all this stuff, but I really don't. Dashboard. That sounds like a place where we can change stuff. Oh no, it's been titled correctly. That's fine. Okay. Sorry about that. So let's just so we're going to play Rainer and Wayland. We had a little episode on Friday, and for some reason in episode 2 and episode 2.5, I've been thinking that we're going to be doing Shaper this week. I was very wrong, because we did Shaper. I think I know where to go to find all this. Sorry. So without further ado, let me get up the decks that we're going to be using, and let's switch on to the correct view so we can see things. How lovely. Let's also clear my chat because it doesn't need to have all that stuff. Cool. Okay, so the Rainer deck we're going to be using is this is the deck that I used in the store tournaments a couple of weeks back, slightly modified. So what do I mean by that? I mean quite modified quite a bit. So we'll take a quick glance over it and then kind of round out what we're going to be doing. So 3 short gambles is our only event. We just want money for that. We've got clone chips. We've got deep red console because we're going to be running a lot of Chiasa. Now we've got 2 rooks. We've got 3 bishops and 3 knights. So as you can see, a lot of Chiasa. The clone chips will kind of help to complement those as they go in the trash, which is why we're not running any pawns. In terms of resources, we've got Armitage, Daily Casts, Katie Jones, and I've thrown in 3 public sympathy because I'm going to change that. In fact, I don't want 3 public sympathy. I want instead 2 plus a piece carapace, because I put in public sympathy because I didn't want to get hit with stuff coming from the cleaners from Wayland decks, then we'll get scorched, etc. But Placicrete will effectively take care of that, you know, and it's not just sitting there. I don't know whether or not public sympathy is better or worse for that. I'm just turning the music up a little bit for you guys. I don't know if it's better or worse for that, but hey, we'll find out. We'll play a couple of games and then maybe swap them out, see how it goes. So what else have we got? We've got Ice Carver and Xanadu. So Ice Carver's lower all the strength by 1 of ice, which kind of works in tow with Yogg and Mimic, which are which is our Sentry and Code Breakers. Corroder as per standard for barrier, and then we're just using Knight for anything else. So for the Mimic and Yoggs, we've also got 3 Data Suckers out. I've got Jin in there because the whole idea of being able to search for virus programs, where the majority were using them, really, really good. 3 Parasites, again, because that in combination with Data Sucker and Bishop, really well. And then Rook, obviously, Ice Cost. That's Burr standard. We've got Crescentus in there because I like the idea of derezzing a piece of ice after we've broken it with Knight, especially a really expensive one. And 2 self-modifying codes. Now I put them in there along with the clone chips because I'm really interested to see if we can run on a server and then mid-run use a clone chip or self-modifying to install a Knight and using Deep Red's ability to instantly host that Knight on a piece of ice, thereby getting us through. You know, if we ever run into an archer and we've got that ability, then we can whip Knight out, provided we've got the income. But I'm hoping via Katie, Daily, Armitage and Sure Gamble that we will have the finance. Fingers crossed. So that is so yeah, the basic strategy. There is a keyhole in here and it's in there because I love keyhole. However, I'm slowly starting to dip on keyhole, so don't worry, you won't see it in every deck, maybe. Mainly because of punitive Counter-Strike. Just because if you chuck 6 agenda points into archives and run and score them, they play punitive, which can hurt like an MFer very, 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 very quickly and just wipe you out. Especially that's one of the reasons that I wanted public sympathy. More cards in hand means that they can't, you know, 6 won't kill you. But it's hard to get those in hand as opposed. It's hard to get. It costs clicks to get cards in hand, as opposed to paying 3 for a Placicrete. call it Placid Piece all the time, as opposed to playing for a Placid and that just being out there. So that's enough on that deck. So let's find out what Wayland playing. We're playing Wayland Schmaland. Now this is actually almost a carbon, I think it is in fact a carbon copy of, a friend sent me this deck and said that I should use this. Because I was struggling a little bit with Wayland, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. This is effectively the words. This is the oh god, why can I not remember their name? Okay, this is really bad. This is a championship winning deck from the people who do big stuff in Netrunner. If I remember, for YouTube viewers, I'll put it underneath as to where this deck's come from. But for right now, I'll remember at some point in the cast. But that's where it's from. So we've got Geothermal, Hostile Takeover, which are those quick in-hand ones. They'll be used later on to res archers. Yay! Project Atlas. Just because, I mean, it's a cool idea if we can pull off getting an extra advancement token on it, but I think the majority of the time we're just going to try scoring that. And the cleaners for when we're doing punitive counter strike. How did that get in there? And scorched earth. Ooh. So operations, we've got 22 operations in this deck. Accelerated diagnostics, Beanstalk hedge fund, as per standard. Mid-season replacements, power shutdown, punitive restructure, scorched, and SEA source. Now, in fact, there is a killer combo in there with SEA source, power shutdown, accelerated diagnostics, and scorched. In that you play. Let me get this right. You play. You need Jackson out, so Jackson's out. You play power shutdown, and you trash your entire R&D. And you have to have accelerated diagnostics in hand. You then use Jackson to retrieve 3 cards, which is a sea source and 2 scorched earths. You then shuffle them back into R&D. Then you play accelerated diagnostics, and if those cards are operations, you may play them. So you play SEA source to trace and give the runner a tag, and then you play 2 scorched earth to effectively kill them. Now I don't know if we'll pull that off, probably won't, but this is what this deck seems to be designed around. And in terms of ice, we've got 3 ice wall, Enigma, Archer, Caduceus, Hunter, and Chimera. I don't think there's anything exciting there with the ice. It's kind of why I'm using this deck, because I get too creative with the ice builds now. I try and do combos with RSVP and bullfrogs and things like that, and they don't necessarily pay off. So these are the ones that we will be playing with this evening. Okay, let me export both of those. Lovely jubbly. Okay, let's bring up Octagon. Oh, play or spectate. That's interesting. Twitch TV. Oh, there's me. Okay. Press the orange button to fetch the game list. Oh, they have updated it a bit, haven't they? Screw it, well, we're going to start a game anyway. Come and play. Streaming on Twitch TV. Twitch.tv. Smiley face. Okay, it won't let us do that. Streaming on Twitch. Come and play. No, we can't even fit that in. No. Okay, just streaming on Twitch, smiley face. Either. Hey Winsol, how you doing? I'm just gonna leave that as either. While I drink from my Mr. Big mug. And I'm very well aware it's a Sex and the City reference. I think that's why the girlfriend got it for me. Oh, LF either. That would have made more sense, wouldn't it? LF either. I'm also going to try it. So I have to apologise as well, because I said last episode that I was going to get the YouTube videos out, and I didn't. There are 3 or 4 of episode 1 at the minute. So I'm going to get the rest out. I promise. I will get the rest out onto YouTube. But when I did it with Twitch the other day, it was so slow, and it took me an hour or two just to get those 4 videos off. Just trying to find the cuts and things. But I'm going to try and be better with the cuts and everything. Hi, Technic. Good to see you. Let me know if the music's too quiet, too loud, or you would like it a little bit louder. We are this week listening to the Cyberpunk Community OST, which is about 40 odd minutes in length. Oh! Hey! Start. Cool. First game. Good times. Let's find out who they would like to play as. Who would... Oh, no problems. Sure. So he's asking to bear with us and be a runner. I have the best Netrunner music, thanks. Sure, I'll load up my corp. What is this thing? Oh, cool, spectators. Okay. Not only can you watch the game on Twitch, you can jump in. But thank you, Technic. I do a tiny bit of research before I do it. Like, you know, I find something. I listen to the first track. I'm like, yeah, that's nice. Okay. Wayland Schmalend. Okay. Oh, sorry. So, I forgot to include an ID. I had no problems. Okay, he's forgotten to. So we'll just set ours up while we're waiting. Okay. Oh, yeah, fine by me. Alright, let's reset the game. Okay, I'm going to load a deck. Come on, Wayland Schmalend. There we go. Cool. Right, now I'm going to figure out. So see, I've got my little stream here, but it won't shrink any further to allow me to control the music, which is really nice of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to the intro just for a second for the YouTube guys. So if you're watching on YouTube, tune into the next video.